Hello, future viewers. I guess we better get ready for the Magic Mushroom Cave. Are you ready for magic mushrooms? They had to have known. I can't imagine how they didn't know. Anyway, as far as I could tell, I could not find the option to start a new game. So I guess the whole gathering books thing is for when we've played through more than one story or something. We'll have to find out when we reach the second story of this game, although that's not going to happen for a little while yet. I see we have a new kind of zombie here. And I guess we found out about the last expedition. It went pretty much like that. Sorry about phone noises. Well, the game isn't gonna tell me. I guess we'll tackle those mushrooms when we reach them. Well, let's take a closer look at what's going on here. We have plenty of lizardmen, some bow riders. I don't see any large groups of enemy spellcasters here. Even though these are incubus palette swaps, they don't have any spells. So, nothing too scary so far. We'll need to go for those treasure chests, and I think that's going to involve splitting up, especially because this cave gets pretty narrow in places. I was just watching a video about Mr. Rogers. That was that was a significant part of my early childhood. Magical mushrooms. This variety just stays in one place for its first turn. From its second turn onward, it has a self-centered area of effect that I would like to not happen. So we're going to work on that. If you can't reach it quickly, it's safe to use range 3 attacks on it. In this case, it's just arrows. Because I do not have freeze 3 or 4. And that's my own fault. Well, okay, I wouldn't have freeze 4, but you get the idea. These mushrooms do not seem to be weak against fire. Let's try freeze. That's also roughly the same. So when I was first trying this out, I thought that the mushrooms might explode when defeated and cause some trouble that way. And that's because there's an enemy in Shining Force 2 that does that. But that's not how the mushrooms work in this game. Alright, so Nick and Roos are the best frontliners I have, and I think I should split the rest more or less evenly. Oh, that always feels bad. Especially if moving like that was kind of risky. Yeah, they fly, but there's nothing really special about those guys. Right, well this is okay. The real problem with your positioning in this game is that Shining Force formation can kind of work against you because if you have someone fragile in the back like this, the riders will just run right up to your front line and shoot at the back. This is one of the problems with the movement of 5. I think next time I get the chance, I should give him the running pimento or turbo pepper. I'm sorry, I was using the name from Shining Force 2 for a second there. Oh, okay. Yeah, Claude cannot really be described as tanky anymore. Well, that's unexpected. Oh, he's got the heat axe. I need to be careful about that guy. Let me compare his attack power to the people next to him, because I remember previously a Lizardman with a heat axe was a very big deal and could possibly one-shot characters. Alright, I'm not gonna chase over that mushroom, but the one to the left might be a good thing to target. Speaking of targets, this seems like a pretty good formation right here. No new spells yet. Yeah, Yusha takes her time before learning both spells, even though she eventually learns every level of it. So I don't want to risk Mayfair too much. Actually, I think Claude needs it most right now. Can I beat the Pixie in, let's see, 23 versus 35? Yeah, I have a pretty good chance of it. It's not like I have to deal 10 damage here. Hooray! That flail is working out pretty well. Oh, really? No defense this time? That's disappointing. And there's that one turn. I have to be quick. And it might be a good idea to get rid of a couple of enemies that are in the way. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to push everyone to the left right now. I better keep him here just in case I can't stop the mushroom from doing its thing. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty convenient. I don't want my mages getting sniped at. So thank you, Claude. Actually, having that space open makes several things easier. And from Sig, I think I need some healing. I had kind of weird ideas about healing effects in this game before, which is that I would have to use that to outpace the damage that enemies dealt to me, but that's not really how it works in tactics games. This is not your usual turn-based, party-based role-playing game. Instead, the trick is to just minimize the number of people that you can't use anymore because they're in risk of being KO'd. Like, it... Oh, that's good. Like, it's fine if your healer recovers the hit points of, like, 3 characters, enough that they can return to battle. That's perfectly acceptable. Ooh, gonna get some good experience from that. Well, so-so. Right, don't block this time. Much better. Ah, perfect timing. So which way is he going to go? If only I could look at the turn order. When does Cray go? Soon, I hope. Anyway, moving over here is a little bit of a problem, but it also frees up a space. So let's give this a try. Alright, he's steadily gaining good stats, that's good. I hope that's fast enough. They were not so great when I first got them. When I get another turn, I'll do a little bit of comparing. So no one hits as hard as Cray does, so I'm not gonna bother. That would be an unfair competition. 40 and 24 versus... Okay, he's getting there. Especially since he's a level lower. And 3 levels lower in that case. Okay, he's got potential. Fair enough. It's not the first time that's happened. You know what? I don't want to risk that worm going again. even though that would be a great place for Mayfair to get a kill. Wow, that's some pretty massive overkill. Another 3 points of attack and defense this time. That's rare. That's actually very rare and pretty fortunate, I think. Oh, right, I forgot to check enemy attack power. Oops. That could become a problem very soon. Okay, maybe not in this case. That's actually a little odd. Okay, that's not so odd. Man, that thing is acting as a spellcaster. Can he damage the Heat Axe doing that? Probably not. That seems like an enemy-only benefit that they get. Kind of like Fire Emblem 4. But hey, that's interesting. In earlier Shining Force games, I don't think they, or at least not in Shining Force 1, they didn't use it as an item. So it's not equipped. That explains it. Yeah, their attack power is the same, it's just one of them is now a spellcaster, I guess. Well, let's waste no time here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have a better opportunity for Blaze than this. And there's still room for one more freeze afterwards. Well, the Heat Axe by Shining Force tradition is very strong. So that'll be fun to try out. And I need to be careful about moving forward. I wish there was an option to make healing happen with this quick animation on the main tactical map. Ooh, I forgot about that. Well, Sid can help with that. Right, so the best time to go after a mushroom like that is either with arrows like this, or right after the mushroom has a turn. Alright, so how am I going to divide things now? I see one gargoyle. There are probably more mushrooms around here. I think, given the amount of combat around here, I should send maybe 3 or 4 people this way? Oh, what? I did not expect that. Well, that serves me right, I guess. I mean, it's not like I'm going to run out of explosive arrows. Still, I did forget to check enemy items, and that's a problem. Looks like we're gonna get a protect ring from this guy. That's good. It's nice to finally get one. There probably was a protect ring in Shining Force 1 and I just missed it. Cannot quite reach. That's a shame. Yep, just what I was talking about. They will do that. And that's extremely dangerous. Because who knows when they're going to get a double attack. That's such a shame. I've already used all my Blaze 3 and that's another opportunity for it. Remember how I said enemies don't group up the way they used to? It seems I was wrong. Oh wow, this actually has 2 tiles. Okay, that's good. I'm not gonna do a huge amount of damage, but this should be good for building experience anyway. Huh, not as good as I thought. Alright, well, live and learn. It's still a tool for finishing off enemies, it seems. I'm not sure the poison goes away on its own in this game. But apparently that recovery was well timed. Alright, the next thing I need to look out for is... well, this'll do. It's risky, of course, but it will allow me to get rid of the mushroom before that skeleton, that other skeleton with the medical orb, can do anything. Yeah, magic crits are pretty underwhelming in this game. Still no Blaze 3? What is your problem? I thought you were the Blaze specialist. Oh good, taking up this space actually helps a lot. That means I'll be able to surround the gargoyle a lot easier. Alright, so Mayfair just moved. So as much as I'd like to conserve... I'm sorry, make use of Kray's hitting power, I need to do this instead. And I guess that's one of the nice things about having a heavy hitter who can also use healing spells, huh? And Kray is just an amazing character in this game. And as soon as these 2 or 3 enemies are done, we can finally open that treasure chest. Oh, okay. There we go. We got a couple of disappointing levels out of stock, but it seems that we're moving past that. So that makes me pretty happy. Ooh, yep, they are a little bit tanky, aren't they? Seems that softening up with magic was a good move, even though it was kinda by accident. It would be fun if characters with huge shields like that had a better block rate. Well, I say that, but that would also mean that there would be enemies who got that effect as well, and I'd honestly prefer that no one had it than some of the monsters have it. That seems a little vindictive, doesn't it? I don't think freeze is going to work very well on a skeleton. But, wait, why am I talking as though Yisha has freeze 1? She doesn't. I'm not very smart. I don't think Mayfair is going to do a whole lot of damage. So, if you're watching the whole video, how you doing? I guess I'm really flattered that you're using your spare time to watch something like this, although I'm not entirely sure why. But thank you. I appreciate it. Ooh, good stuff. Yeah, we're getting some good levels on this map. Now, in tactics game tradition, me saying that out loud is the cue for making a mistake that would cause me to reset. So let's hope that doesn't happen, huh? Is that gonna kill it? Probably not unless it's a crit, but I want to be sure. 46 versus 29. No, I don't think it will. Especially since there's a land effect. Unless something unusual happens. We get something rare. Of course, that can go both ways, apparently. Oh, he just really wanted to get that attack off without being blocked. Well, congratulations. You've done it. Oh. Now that is interesting. Cannot wait. I cannot wait to give that to Nick. That would be good. This probably will kill because Cray does that. I'd like to give at least one more kill to our Berserker here. And I think it'll have to be this Bishop. Well, maybe not. We'll have to see what happens that away. Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I'll be able to use that in this particular map because we're separated. But you're familiar with the halberd, right? That bolt-casting, high-powered weapon? Only the Valkyrie is better as lances go. Traditionally, this means that we're getting towards the end of the game. But we're getting that earlier than I expected. I guess it's to the game's credit that we can play around with some of the stronger toys before the last 2 or 3 maps. I appreciate that. Okay. And he gets a turn right after. I assume that the critical sword has a high hit rate. It definitely has high damage. I can't complain too much about that. Should anyone go over there and help? Maybe. Oh wow, you went really far out of your way. And it wasn't even to hit 2 enemies at once. That's kind of odd. Oh good, we lured the enemy that I wanted to lure. Yeah, Shining Force is silly in a lot of ways, but it's not quite so silly that the bishop slapping him like that is going to do anything. Alright, I do not have any arrows over here, so I might just have to be patient with this mushroom. These mushrooms will put you to sleep if you get hit by spores, by the way. It's not guaranteed, but still, sleep. It's very annoying. This is actually a bit of a dilemma. Both of these targets are important. Well, I guess we'll find out if I can two-shot this thing and then move on from there. That is a lot of damage. Huh. I don't think that even Flex Tape can deal with that. I don't think this is going to be a kill, though. So I'm going to have to look carefully at enemy stats to figure out which way to go from here. So 22 versus 50. But there is a land effect to take into consideration here. It's gonna be close. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna take a freeze 2 and a spore. Maybe I should bring a calculator next time I play this game. Oh well, let's give it a try. Oh good. That's more damage than I thought. Well, I'm gonna have to go a little bit easy with Claude. He's outpacing everyone a lot. Alright. This is a little iffy. I know that his attack power is still not great. But apparently it's not that bad. Yep, I called it. Thank you. Thank you for the protectoring. Oh. Alright, so... yeah, Shining Force... when a character starts out with not great stats, the game is pretty good about making that character worth it. At least Shining Force CD does that. And we can clean up over here. Not you, though. Right, I need to be kind of careful here. Okay, now we can go. Man, Shining Force CD gives you such amazing archers. I don't think they ever do that again. Oh really? Experience is falling off already? I guess from now on Sig is kind of gonna be our tanky healer. I mean, I can think of a worse combination of traits, to be sure. It's just not quite what I expected. So he's the tanky healer, and Kray's the hard-hitting healer. I kind of prefer the latter, to be honest. Well, now that the mushroom has moved, I can't really waste any time. Yeah, freeze 1 will probably do it. Only just, though. And I have no doubt that this is going to finish off the worm, because that critical sword is pretty amazing. And you know what? Shining Force kind of rewards the initiative, but I think I should have it move off that 30% defense bone pile. That seems like a good idea to me. Oh, you're being smart about this. That is one smart ghoul. Okay, fine. We'll play by those rules. Yeah, Mayfair may be strong for a dedicated healer, but... Oh, geez, I almost forgot that treasure chest over there. Oh, wow. I should be more careful about these things. It would not even be the first time I missed something important in this particular game. Alright, so that's fine. Even if something unusual happened, I would still leave the enemy alive. But Roos hits too hard for me to risk that. He's too good. Why is he so good? No. Oh, okay. So we were able to lure Roos off there. And Roos is strong, but he's not so strong that the ghoul would be committing suicide by counterattack right there. Wait, do you have a free item space? Yes, actually you have plenty. Okay. Oh. Never mind. Still only Blaze 2. I'll accept that. Freeze 2 is pretty good. I'd much rather have Blaze 3 because that's the spell line she should be learning. But, okay, okay. So who should get this? It would be a little bit too much of a roll of the dice to rely on Hell to finish him. But I think our Berserker can do it. I keep calling him our Berserker because I don't really know how to pronounce his name. They weren't that complicated. Yep. We're gonna meet more of them. But this is the first party member we get who falls outside the squad of 12. It would have been the second one if we were a little bit more alert and read up on where the secret characters were, but whatever. We'll be okay. let's take a look at what this person has and does. So this level 11, this is not promoted level 11. That being said, his stats aren't that bad. But he's not very tanky. I don't care how good his growths are. That difference in defense power is kind of tough to argue with. I guess you consider him a higher attack, lower defense centaur. But however it goes, not sure I want to replace anyone. I mean, replacing Wendy is tempting, I must admit. Oh well, I'll think more about that as we go. I guess that's it for now. Thank you for navigating the magic mushroom cave with me. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you next time. Later.